Hey, I'm Vlad. Welcome to my living room this time. And today we're checking out the NUX Stageman 2 Studio. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. I should also mention that this video is brought to you in collaboration with NUX, and I get to keep the amplifier as compensation for my work. However, the company has no say in the things I mention in this video. Alright, as you can tell, this amplifier is meant for troubadours, I think, even though there's a studio in the name. Because this thing is equipped with two different channels. There's basically a guitar channel where you can, well, have effects on your guitar, you can have reverb on your guitar. That's just the kind of acoustic guitar piezo sound amplified. First of all, on the guitar channel, there's three different kind of compression modes. There's basically normal, which adds certain kind of compression. Then there's fingerstyle, which adds more compression and more punch when you're playing using your fingers, for example. And then there's the strum as well, which I was using in the Wonderwall. Then, on the guitar channel, you can add effects. Sounds like chorus to me. Then there's also reverb, which has a dedicated control. And then there's a 3-band EQ bass. And this cabinet puts out a lot of bass, really impressive. Middle. And treble. By the way, I'm capturing the amp sounds both using the DI out on this amplifier, but also using this Lewitt Ray microphone over here. And I'm also blending a little bit of the microphone that's attached to the camera, at this camera, that is, to have some room ambience as well. So hopefully you can get a sense of how this thing sounds in a room. Then there's a second channel, which is all dedicated to vocals. And again, 3-band EQ, bass, middle, and treble. There's a master volume as well. You can connect to this via Bluetooth. And when you do that, you can actually change like impulse responses for the acoustic guitar sound. There's, I think, 6 different options to choose from. First of all, there's gain, 3-band EQ, effects. Hey. Let me take the reverb out completely and see what effects does. Hey. To get a proper sense of what this amplifier can do, let me connect it to my phone as well and tweak some settings using the Bluetooth connection and the app that you can download as well. Just a second. Alright, if we open up the Stageman amp over here, we are connecting to the device. I have already established the connection. What's cool about this also is that we can actually like route the signal in different ways. You can see different like setups basically. This is like a linear routing. There's different kind of routing. If you look at this one, for example, I think this is everything kind of parallel. So effects, reverb, and send and return are all three kind of parallel when going to output, stuff like that. I'm going to go with the linear over here. And then for the guitar channel, there's effects and reverb. You can have them linear or parallel as well, which is really nice. And if we go back to the amplifier, let's check out some of the impulse response sounds. That sounds very different. Let's go for another piezo one. And with the piezo at the end of the name of the impulse response means is that it's optimized for a piezo pickup in your acoustic guitar. One has a piezo pickup, so yeah, this makes a ton of difference. Ooh, I like this one a lot. And there's also a bunch of different effects, as we talked about before. Routing, we don't want to route, I just want to change the effects. So let's go with analog delay, for example. That's a nice sounding effect, by the way. I like that. As with almost every NUX Pro, there's also a drum machine. Yeah. There's also a loop as well. Let's try to record something, though I'm operating with my hands. And to really find out whether this amplifier is worth the price of admission, so to speak, I decided to take it to a band rehearsal. This was like mid-December. We were preparing for like a Christmas thing. So here's a clip of me playing the amplifier, though you don't actually see the amplifier because it's on the other side of the camera. But I hope you can hear the acoustic guitar at least a little bit. It's a traditional band rehearsal recording, and I was using my phone to record it. But more on that in just a second. Here's a clip from the rehearsal. And what I learned during that rehearsal was, first of all, that the amp gets really loud if needed to. So that's really not an issue at all. And also being able to add a little bit of reverb and maybe modulation as well was just really nice. And having a personal amp for acoustic guitar fixes one of the issues I've been having at pretty much all band rehearsals in the past. And what I mean by that is that most of the time at rehearsal spaces we have like a semi-decent PA in the house, and we're putting like 2 or 3 vocalists through that. There's a keyboard player. Many times we have 2 keyboard players, and realistically there's not that much room for an acoustic guitar to fit in that mess, like coming out of the rehearsal PA. Having a personal like monitoring system for your acoustic guitar was fantastic. I could finally hear myself, and I feel I actually played better because of that, because it's kind of important to hear yourself properly. So yeah, many good sides to this thing, and I didn't find the amplifier too heavy to carry from like car to the rehearsal space either. I think the weight is pretty decent on this one. And just as I was about to end, all of my microphones died, so recording it this way. Basically, this amplifier is really kind of self-explanatory. Plug in your guitar, plug in your vocals, have fun. That's about it. And yeah, it sounds amazing. It feels amazing. There's impressive amount of low end as well. The amplifier itself feels very solidly built as well. And yeah, if you do troubadour gigs or play at church, for example, that's a killer option because you can use the cabinet for monitoring, but you can also send a clean DI out to the front of house as well, and you're going to make your mixing engineer happy. Just a well thought out product from NUX as well. And yeah, if you got any questions, be sure to ask those in the comment section down below. There are affiliate links in the description as well if you want to get your NUX AC amplifier as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all the YouTube things. I shall see you next time.